Have you ever had that feeling that someone is interested in you, but they're holding back? She's smiling, playful, and engaged, yet something about her behavior suggests there's more beneath the surface. You might be right. When someone is feeling a connection but trying to hide it, their body often reveals the truth before their words ever do. Most people miss these subtle signs because they expect something obvious, a direct touch, an invitation, or a clear verbal cue. But the reality is, attraction is often expressed through unconscious movements and small gestures. Once you recognize them, you'll never be left wondering again. One of the strongest signs is mirroring. If you shift your posture, take a sip of your drink, or lean in slightly and notice that she follows your movements, that's not a coincidence. It's called limbic resonance, a subconscious synchronization that happens when someone feels connected. You can test this by adjusting your body position and observing if she naturally does the same. Another key sign is a sudden touch to her neck or a brush of her hair off her shoulders. This could be a subconscious response to attraction, as real connection can raise body temperature. It's a physiological reaction known as vasodilation, where increased blood flow makes the skin feel warmer. If she's feeling something, her body will react before she even realizes it. Pay attention to her lips. If she subtly parts them while looking at you, it could be an involuntary response triggered by her autonomic nervous system. This small, often unnoticed gesture can signal excitement and anticipation. If you spot it, slow down, lower your voice slightly, and see how she reacts. The tension in the moment will tell you everything you need to know. Another overlooked gesture is when she plays with her earrings or touches her neck while talking. This draws attention to sensitive areas and can be a natural flirting cue. It's an unconscious way of inviting closeness. If you see this happening, playfully acknowledge it. A light-hearted comment about her fidgeting could lead to an interesting reaction and deepen the connection. Have you ever been in a conversation where someone says they have to leave but lingers just a bit too long? Maybe she adjusts her bag, hesitates, or brings up another topic at the last second. That hesitation is telling, she's not quite ready to go. If you sense it, don't let the moment slip away. Teasingly pointing it out could be exactly what she's waiting for. Another subtle sign is when she frequently touches or licks her lips. This isn't always just a habit. Attraction increases sensitivity, making her lips feel dry. If you notice this happening while she's looking at you, take your time in conversation, keep steady eye contact, and observe her response. That small moment of anticipation could say more than words ever could. Restless movements, like shifting in her seat, crossing and uncrossing her legs, or leaning in and then back, can be indicators of nervous excitement. When someone is feeling a strong attraction but trying to maintain composure, their body struggles to stay still. If you notice these signs, slow things down and watch her reaction. If she keeps adjusting, it means the energy between you is building. A particularly telling sign is a quick, sharp inhale before speaking. This subtle breath, almost imperceptible, often happens when someone is excited or feeling something strong. When you hear it, hold eye contact for an extra second. That tiny pause speaks volumes about what's going on in her mind. If she starts talking but suddenly loses her train of thought, it could be another clue. Attraction can shift focus from logic to emotion, making someone momentarily forget what they were saying. If she stumbles on her words, smirk and ask, "What were you just thinking about?" her reaction might reveal more than she intended. Finally, one of the clearest signs is a lingering touch. Maybe it's a brief hand on your arm, a brush of fingers, or an accidental touch that lasts just a second too long. The key detail: it's not just a quick tap, it lingers. That hesitation in withdrawing her touch speaks louder than any words could. Many people overlook these small but significant signals. They expect attraction to be expressed in obvious ways, but the truth is, it's in the details. The more you train yourself to notice these natural responses, the more you'll understand what's really being communicated. Next time you're in conversation with someone, watch closely. Their body language will always reveal the truth.